Hey guys, it is SSJ Basilio, and welcome to the very first installment of Anime Talk, where we take an anime series and use that series as a topic. And the topic for today is Pokemon. And I will be discussing Pokemon with a special guest. Please help me welcome one of the biggest and baddest Pokemon masters that I've ever known in my whole entire life. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Pokemon Master B. Hello there, Pokemon Master B. He's having a bit of stage fright, guys. We'll be right back. Hey guys, SSJ Basilio back again after that little delay there. But please help me re-welcome to the channel Pokemon Master B. Hello there, Pokemon Master B.
Well, hello.
Come on, keep going. You're going good.
Oh, yeah. Well, hello there, SSJ Basilio. How you going?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you.
That's awesome.
Welcome to Pokemon Talk.
Oh, thank you very much. It's very good being on the show, you know.
Yeah, man. Anyways, I guess we'll start with the most obvious subject. What's our favorite Pokemon? So we'll start with you since you're the guest to the channel. What's your favorite Pokemon, Pokemon Master B?
Well, do you mean like favorite of all time, or favorite from a specific generation, or favorite of what?
I told you he's a Pokemon Master, you guys. Your favorite of all time. What's your favorite Pokemon, just in general? Your favorite Pokemon
Well,
all time.
My favorite Pokemon of all time, it would have to come from the first season of Pokemon, and it's number 22, and that's number Sandslash.
Do tell us more. What is it about Sandslash that drew you into him? Like, when did you first see Sandslash?
Well, it was actually his first pre-evolution buddy that got me into the whole idea of Sandslash, and how much I just loved him and just wanted him to be my favorite. And so I was watching this episode where Ash versus a guy called AJ, and AJ was going for his 100th victory.
Wasn't that
Sandshrew
that was waterproof as well?
Yes, he was waterproof.
Man, that Sandshrew was
he was
boss.
undefeatable.
He was boss.
He was so good. Like, oh man.
And that was like nearly the only time we ever saw AJ and that Sandshrew in the show, eh?
Yeah, that's right. And like, even many years later now, I still look on web forums and go to see if he's going to come back, but still no signs of him anywhere. So
that's crazy.
Don't know where he could have been.
That's crazy. So how does that all lead into your love for Sandslash, or is it just because he evolves into that form that makes you love Sandslash?
Like Sandshrew was so awesome, and then I was like, I saw one day, I wonder what his evolution looks like. I was like, and then I fell in love with his spikes on his back and the way his eyes move and his claws, and it's just another level for me. Yeah.
Just went on from there.
Yeah,
and you
just the euphoria of that Pokemon is and that's a 5-year-old kid that registered in me, and now as a 23-year-old young stud, I'm.
Yeah, keep going. You're all good. You're all good.
Yeah,
that was a good one.
I'm just living it up 18 years later. And then a good friend of mine bought me a Sandslash plushie last year at the anime convention, and man, I've been sleeping with him every night.
That's awesome. Everyone, it's not weird to sleep with a Sandslash. But anywho, as a 23-year-old stud, you must be pretty friggin' hyped up after like seeing a lowland Sandslash and Sandshrew.
Oh my god, like as soon
as
soon as I saw them, I was like,
yeah, keep going.
Sorry.
He's having tears of joy, guys.
Just all those tears coming back, all those memories coming back to me. Yeah, like seeing Sandslash,
finally get a form that he deserves. Because I remember when me and Pokemon Master B know each other in real life, but I remember with like back in X and Y, you were like going on a huge rant about why didn't he get a Mega Evolution? He deserves it.
That's right, or even just a normal evolution, Like I saw a few years ago on YouTube, and it said Sandslash in the next game, which I think it might have been like
Black and White.
Yeah, maybe Black and White. I think that's what was the game. And they said Sand Drill would be his evolution, and he was the most fiercest looking thing, and like he looked so awesome. He was a lot taller, and
it just turned out to be really good fan art.
Yeah, that's right. So I was a little bit disappointed, but then, oh my god, like that long.
Yeah, keep going.
That long farm is just.
Keep going.
Yeah, like because he went from being a
Yeah, keep going.
he went from being a ground dog to being a cool, fearsome, ice-fighting machine.
You actually put a pun there. A cool ice machine.
Yeah, I thought I'd bring that all in.
Oh my god. I don't know if I could live up to those expectations. Holy crap. But my favourite Pokemon...
Oh, yeah, what was your favourite Pokemon?
Yeah. Oh my god, I don't think I can actually live up to that. But my favourite Pokemon is Meowth. Now, as a kid...
So why was he your favourite?
Yeah, I'm going on to that, man. Oh, whew. But as a kid, I've always been drawn into Meowth. Like, not just the Team Rocket Meowth, but Meowth in general. Like, I just thought they were awesome. Like, because they're cats and the whiskers, the ears, and the charm, it all just drew me in. And I thought he looked awesome and cute and all that stuff. But I thought, man, that Pokemon looks really badass. And I didn't mind Persian at first. I was like, yeah, but Meowth's still cooler. And so I've always liked Meowth. I raised up my own Meowth and Blue version all the way to level 100.
And did Team Rocket's Meowth, like the way he talks and everything, did that influence you even more to go for Meowth? Or?
It did to an extent, but there was another episode of Pokemon where Ash and Brock and Misty was like way deep into the first season where they bump into that kindergarten kid in the preschool, and he was talking about a wild Meowth that saved him from a Beedrill, and then later on he saves Ash from a falling boulder, and he pretty much kicks that boulder in half. And then
that was the most bravest Meowth I've ever seen, I think.
And then going back to evolution lines and all of that, I remember watching the episode where Meowth was trying to win that chick Meowth. He's trying to win it.
Oh, that one.
He's trying
was it Fun in New York or something?
I think it was in Hollywood.
Hollywood.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah, go west, young Meowth.
Oh,
that was the episode.
That's right. And then that bloody girl Meowth. I was outraged when that happened. She left him
for a fucking excuse me, everyone. For a fucking Persian. That's where I didn't like Persians anymore after that. Sorry about the swearing, everyone. If you take offense, we probably do care. We're sorry, but if you're gonna rant on us, then we don't care. But yeah, like after that,
keep your opinions to yourself, please.
Did you say keep your comments to yourself or keep your
opinions to yourself?
Oh, opinions. I thought you said something else. All right, but going on from there, like I just loved Meowth, and then there was also the Meowth in the Holland region later on, which was the Meowth in Boots, which is like Puss in Boots but Meowth, and you could use Thunderbolt and all that stuff, like in the Blue version where you could actually teach Meowth how to use Thunderbolt, and I thought that was awesome. And then the Pokemon cards were awesome.
Wait, going back to that subject, what did you think of his evolution Persian? I thought he looked like a demented Garfield. What did you think he looked like?
What are we talking about here? A demented Garfield? Are you talking about a Alolan Persian?
Yeah, Alolan Persian. That's what I was saying. Yeah.
We haven't gone to Alola yet.
Oh, I thought you were just talking about Alola.
No, I was talking about the Meowth and Boots, the Puss in Boots. No, but
sorry.
Yeah, but then, anyways, we'll go on to the Alolan. Yeah, I have to agree with a demented Garfield. Yeah, but yeah, let's not talk too much about that.
So backtrack. So what you were going on before about then?
Oh no,
I was talking about the demented Garfield looking one.
That's alright.
What were you looking at?
I was talking about Meowth and Boots, how cool it was, how he learned Thunderbolt and all that stuff, and
from that trainer.
Yeah, but let's just keep going forward from there. But yeah, I have to agree. Alolan Persian does look like a demented Garfield, but I will say that he is pretty powerful. Like, I've tried taking them on in the game; they're pretty powerful. But yeah, I don't evolve my Meowth. And
but nothing's ever beaten your idea of Meowth like that Thunderbolt one. Like just the king of Meowths, you reckon?
The Meowths that I raise in the game are my Meowth, pretty much.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so any Meowth I raise is a Meowth of mine. So.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. So and Alola Meowth.
Did you enjoy that Meowth episode where all the people started hailing?
Oh, the Orange Island Meowth.
Yeah, the Orange Island Meowth.
That was a really good episode too. I thought that was a good character build for Team Rocket Meowth. But going back a second ago, Alola Meowth, when I first saw it, I just thought, yes, another form for Meowth, finally! I just thought that was freaking awesome. Like, at first I was thinking, oh, he looks a bit stuck up, and then I was just like, whatever. And then I caught one on Sun version, and I was like, that's my sweet little girl, Meowth. Aww. Alrighty, so moving on to the next topic, let's talk about favourite regions. Now, Pokemon Master B, what is your favourite region in Pokemon?
Well, as a young kid also, I reckon my favorite of all time would have to be Pokemon Johto. The games, the euphoria of the games, the euphoria of the region, just everything about it. I just love Johto. I love the status. Like I love like how like Cyndaquil turns into eventually evolves into Typhlosion, and then Totodile eventually evolves into Feraligatr, and oh, it's just an awesome region.
That's awesome to hear. For me, my all-time favorite region would have to be the Hoenn region. Like I loved the games. It was
Yeah.
a pinnacle for me as a kid. Like I really loved Mudkip, Trico, and Blaziken. Like I just loved I loved all three starters in that region, and just the region itself in general. Like a lot of people like to joke, like there's too much water, but I just really loved that region. Like the games was fun. I loved Mudkip. I
And
loved
Mudkip's a beast, isn't he? Like,
Yeah.
oh, he can beat all the gym leaders by himself.
It's really funny because in Alpha Sapphire, I actually named my Mudkip Brock in honor of Brock Lesnar.
Oh, nice.
Like a lot of people will think, oh yeah, Brock owned a Mudkip, that's why he named him Brock. But because the Mega Evolution form of Swampert reminded me of Brock Lesnar.
Ah, cool. And then you end up getting him into a Brock Lesnar form or not?
Yeah, he's gone in Brock Lesnar form and all that.
Oh, sick.
Excuse me,
Oh,
everyone.
that's really awesome, man.
Yeah, man. Alrighty then. So I guess after a quick talk in our favorite regions / games, that was pretty quick to be honest. We may as well
Fast as lightning.
we may as well move on to our favorite seasons of the Pokemon anime. So
Oh, so
Pokemon Master B.
if you want to go first this time, I'll insist, and then I'll go after you.
No, man, it's all for you, man. So tell the viewers or the listeners, what is your favorite season of Pokemon? I can already hear the screams for particular seasons. Go for it.
Well, my favorite season of all time is Pokemon Johto.
Does it all just lead back to how Johto is your favorite region and all that stuff? Is
Yeah,
that
yeah, like,
pretty much
yeah,
right?
like Pokemon's my favorite region. Like, yeah, Johto's my favorite region,
Yeah.
and all that kind of stuff. It's an awesome region to have. So yeah, I just like I'm rewatching all the seasons now.
Yeah, how unbelievable is that, guys? He's gone from the start until like Sun and Moon.
Yeah, guys. That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm 150 episodes through or something, and I'm gonna get to the last episode between now and the next 20 years.
Well, good luck with that, Pokemon Master B. But
Thank you very much.
my favorite anime seasons, like, it all ranges. Like some days it all depends. Like obviously, I'm gonna say probably Pokemon Advance or like anything in the Hoenn region. But then I also love the Orange Islands, the Indigo Plateau, and also Pokemon Johto as well. Like they've all got their
They've all got their good things and
Yeah.
their bad things about them.
Well, no, they've all got good things. For me, it fell apart for me in like Black and White. Like Diamond and Pearl, I could bear with that one. I liked it.
Yeah.
But then when Pokemon Black and White came around, that includes the games too. Sorry for those of you who are fans of the Pokemon Black and White video games, but yeah, like the anime and the games, I just couldn't really get into. I was just like, far out. This
Oh,
is
really?
rock bottom for me. Yeah.
Well,
How
that
about
was,
you?
well, that was kind of like me for Diamond and Pearl. Like I think Diamond and Pearl is the only game that I haven't actually finished yet, just because the storyline is so long and it was so tedious. And like I tried my best to finish it, but I just couldn't get there, And like catching like Palkia and all that at the end there is just very very hard to do. So
Alrighty then, fair enough. I hear you on that one.
yeah.
I hear you on that one. Alrighty then, so moving on to the next topic of Pokemon talk within anime talk. Get it, guys? Oh man, that was a really bad joke. But going on from that, I guess the next topic will be favorite bad guys / rivals. So this doesn't have to be within the anime series per se. This can be within the video games if you really want it to be within the video games. Like for me, my favorite bad guys would be like Team Rocket in the anime. Like who doesn't like Team Rocket in the anime? Don't answer that. But I just think they're a lot of fun and they're really goony. But if we had to talk about the video games, oh man, I'm not too sure. The original Team Rocket was pretty cool. Like they're pretty bad, dude. Like when you think about they're really
they're kind
dumb.
of pansy-like.
No,
if you ask
not in
me.
the video games. But what about
Oh no,
they?
on the video games, yeah, but in the anime, they're very pansy-ish.
Yeah, I know. That's what I love about them in the anime. They're very pansiest. But
And James is pretty funny.
yeah, James is awesome. But like, hear me out here. In the video games, though,
Yeah.
remember what they did in Gold and Silver? They were cutting off Slowpoke tails.
Yeah, that pissed me off.
That, like, it didn't look too cruel in the video game because of sprites and all, but then when you think of it, it's like, holy jamoly, that's like animal cruelty right there.
Yeah, I know. And I saw the anime episode of that very recently, and I was swearing and I was going off my brain. Like, I just thought that was so horrible they could do that to a slowpoke. Like, man.
For me, and then for rivals and all that stuff, for me, in the Pokemon video games, I guess my favorite rival, because in Alpha Sapphire I am the male character, which means naturally my rival / frenemy is May. So yeah,
Oh, okay then.
yeah,
She's
because
sexy, guys.
oh man, that is so bad and funny all at the same time. But going on from there, like. Like, I remember going, oh yeah, she can be my frenemy throughout this, like in the original Sapphire versions as a like 11-year-old kid. I'm like, alrighty then. And then one time I saved the game and because you know how in the old Ruby and Sapphires, like you could actually go into beds and all that stuff.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, like I actually one time saved the game in May's bed. And then
in May's bed.
Yeah, and then I actually
was a 10-year-old boy doing in May's bed?
And I saved the game. I saved the game. I saved the game, and I lent it to one of my friends. I was like, hey, can you help me out with trading for tradings? Because like I wanted to get Deoxys on. Oh, right. I don't know who it was. I wanted to get a legendary at the time in my Pokedex for data purposes, and then and they opened the game, and they're just like, dude, what are you doing in May's bed? And I was like, oh, she's my rival. I'm everywhere, kind of thing. But now, drifting off from that, it's now back to you, Pokemon Master B. So please tell the listeners, the viewers, and everyone here at SSJ Basilio who your favorite Pokemon antagonist and then rival is or are.
So what's an antagonist?
Bad guys.
Oh, bad guys. Well, my favorite bad guys would probably have to be would have to come from a recent Pokemon game that I played, was Alpha Sapphire, and I just fought the boss of the Alpha Sapphirians. He was bloody awesome.
Do you mean Team Aqua? Team Aqua?
Yeah, Team Aqua, and he had the Sharpedo, and like the Mega Sharpedo was like out of this world. Like, oh my god, he like blew.
That was freaking insane.
Yeah, like oh my god, like I had to verse him like 3 or 4 times before I could even get anywhere near beating him. You know, like he was just on fire. You know, he was even beating all my ones that usually could beat Sharpedo every other time, but not this time. It was just it was just way over my head.
Yeah, you just thought, oh, far out,
I'm just gonna keep battling this guy until I smash him.
Kept saving before battling him, kind of thing.
Yeah, that's right. Save and battle and save and battle, save and battle. It's a bit like what you do with the legendary Pokemon.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Yeah, like Mewtwo like 50,000 times in that bloody X and Y. Yeah.
And then you got really angry because I caught him with one dust ball.
Yeah. I was pissed off for months about that, but then I ended up catching him with like an Ultra Ball or something, so we kind of made up for it.
Yeah, alrighty then. I guess that makes sense. Anyway, so how about your favorite rival, Pokemon Master B?
Well, my favorite rival of all time would have to be the red-headed guy who starts off in the Johto region as not having a name in the games. He's a red-headed prick, and I
no offense, red-headed people,
but offense to you red-headed prick. Okay, because firstly, the thing that pissed me off the most was every time I went up to talk to him at the start of the game, he was kicking the professor's lab, and he'd be like, "Oh, fuck off, you stupid bitch." And then I'd be like, oh yeah? Why can't he come back at you? And then even though my guy couldn't punch, I pretended that I was punching him. And I was kicking him. And oh man, he just really annoyed the crap out of me for that part anyway. And then as the game went on, I just got more and more pissed off because when you go to Azalea Town, after you beat Bugsy, the gym leader, you verse him again. And you know, because he's always got a better Pokemon than you. So what I did, I tried to beat him again there, but I had to verse him like 10 times before I could even beat him because he had the bloody Pokemon that was stronger than my Pokemon. So it was just bloody stupid.
It's really annoying how the rivals do that, eh?
Yeah, that's right. I think there's only one game that the rivals have weaker Pokemon than you. So
That's like X and Y.
yeah,
Where they actually do that, yeah.
Because like a friendlier game, it's more for like kids and all that. But that bloody yeah.
Pokemon's for everyone.
Yeah, and that redhead guy also, trying to steal the legendaries, and yeah, he by far is my favorite, but the most the piss weak guy that I've ever come across. So,
in the Pokemon world.
That's right.
So as we know, this year, the 20th Pokemon movie, I Choose You, is, well, it's already come out in Japan. We're a bit behind on covering this, but we haven't seen it, and we've pretty much avoided all the spoilers, and we've only seen trailers and extending trailers. So Pokemon Master B, what are your hopes and expectations of this movie? The spotlight is yours.
Well, from what I've seen so far, I reckon it'll be a really good movie. I just don't like how they haven't included Brock and Misty to be his antagonists, to be be on his team, to be on like side by side with him, whatever that word is.
His friends, yeah.
Yeah, his friend. Yeah, to be his friends. I have a feeling that obviously looking at that trailer and seeing that grass gym leader, I have a feeling that he's obviously going to verse them in one of the gyms. But then obviously, I'm a little bit disappointed about that, and I'm a little bit disappointed that I didn't get to see Gary in there, and that maybe there was another rival that he was versing instead. And I thought just because that was the first season and it was so euphoric to my childhood and to my upbringing, and seeing all that just like change a little bit, it's still good, but it just wasn't the best. So seeing Ash get attacked by a freaking Gyarados, that was bloody.
In the water.
Yeah, that was bloody awesome. Like, yeah.
And we were all under the impression it was just going to be a remake of the first episode or two, this movie. But then when we got to see more footage and all that stuff, like in the extended trailers too, it's starting to look like it's going to be like a remake of his adventures in the Kanto region. It looks like it. That's how it's looking. It's looking like.
Do you reckon it's going to go into the Orange Islands too, or do you reckon it's just going to end in the Kanto regions? Like,
it's going to be in the Kanto region. It's
cool.
going to be in the Kanto region for sure. But like, like it's interesting. Like, Brock and Misty might be in there, but just only as gym leaders. That's probably all we're going to see with them.
Yeah.
But it was pretty.
And do you have a feeling that Gary will be in there or not? Or do you reckon?
Well, seeing that guy with the Incineroar, he's either going to be Gary's replacement or Gary's going to be there. But Ash will just run into this guy with the Incineroar, which is just another rival. So.
And seeing that Incineroar to completely dismantle Charmeleon and throw him through that wall, I was like, fuck. That is so bloody epic.
That was intense. Like, I was just like, wow, this is going to be an interesting movie, like including Pokemon from other regions like that Piplup and Lucario and Incineroar now, and that Ghost one. I have no idea. I can't even put my.
Is it Numbskull or something? Numbskull, Duskull, something like that.
I have no idea. Probably you might be onto something there. It'd be so funny if they called it Numbskull. Like.
that would be really, really funny.
Yeah.
And what did you take of this time seeing Ho-Oh through the sky? Like, do you think that Ash, and fans, I hope you can answer this too maybe, do you think Ash is finally going to catch a Ho-Oh, a legendary Pokemon? Like, just think about it. Ho-Oh has been following Ash for a number of years now. Like, and he's been seen for a number of episodes throughout the years. And if there's any legendary that Ash is going to catch, I believe it will be Ho-Oh.
Leave your comments in the comment section, guys.
And what are your thoughts on that?
I have no idea. Like, every time Ash has bumped into a legendary, he's just, become friends with it. It's just like, all right, go on, be free. But, actually, speaking of being free, did you get old wounds? Did you get old wounds when you saw that whole flock of Butterfrees in that trailer?
Yeah, like I was like, oh no, like that for me was the saddest episode I've ever, probably the saddest, or saddest with the episode where Charizard leaves Ash to train in that Charizard gym. Mm-hmm. Those two episodes for me are the two saddest episodes, and seeing that come back up again. Oh, I'm gonna need a few bucks of tissues for this movie. I think
we'll have to see how this movie goes. Yeah, it did open old wounds, But I guess we'll just have to wait and see in the movie and see if it's just as emotional in the movie as it was in the anime series.
And what did you think of Professor Oak's lab in this? Like and like the way that everything unfolded just by looking at that trailer there. What did you think?
I thought it looked pretty cool. It looked fresh.
Looked fresh? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially where it had the little pillows and whatever, where the Charmander, Squirtle, and Bulbasaur were. Like, I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty awesome too.
I loved. Yeah, it kind of reminded me of I don't know, just the way they remastered the art and the animations for it.
It was almost like Sun and Moon, but in the first region, like because the same art style and the same.
No, it's like,
is that what you're thinking?
No, Sun and Moon's got a way different art style, but I have no idea. Like, the art style is just pretty unique. Like, it's just like they refreshed it.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of like how, yeah, I have no idea, but kudos to the artists of that movie. Anyway, guys, it's time to wrap up this video, or this whatever you want to call it. And this has been your host, SSJ Basilio, and this has also been Pokemon Master B. Pokemon Master B, have you got any last words for our viewers before we say goodbye?
I'd just like to say that thank you very much for having me on the show, and I've really enjoyed myself. We've had some fun, we've had some laughs, we've had some
Really
good times,
good
and I look forward to getting back on this show and maybe doing like maybe a Yu-Gi-Oh take, or maybe maybe another Pokemon one, or something like that. That'd be pretty awesome.
If you want more of Pokemon Master B, be sure to let me know in the comments down below, or inbox me, whatever. I'm just going to go by the views and whatever, but I'm still going to have him back anyway, whether you guys like it or not. This has been SSJ Basilio and Pokemon Master
B.
signing out.
Subscribe.
See you guys.